It all started when Holly hacked into Arasaka's database. She pulled up Rodrick's file. Apparently he was in jail for noise pollution and disturbing the peace. Makes sense since his music, to my ears, is straight up noise. A very bad noise. Anyways, Rodrick got enrolled for the enhancement program. Newsflash, everyone except for Rodrick died during the program. Rodrick was given state-of-the-art weaponry and various cybernetic enhancements. He now calls himself Adam Smasher to further remove his past as Rodrick, my older brother. Suddenly, Neo-Plainview enforcers broke into Safe Haven. Bryce had called them, said I was responsible for Fregley, and then the craziest thing happened. They shot Bryce, and from behind me, I heard Albert scream. We were surrounded, me, Holly, and Rebecca. Holly hacked into the enforcer's van nearby and caused the siren to go off. While everybody was distracted, we made a dash towards our van. Rebecca drove us off. Holly started crying. She was like, Bryce didn't mean to do it. And I would have snapped her neck if she wasn't the only hacker or netrunner we knew. By the way, I didn't feel like drawing her damn expressions. I draw what I like, and whenever I like it. With that ran out of the way, I knew something was off. If Arasaka erased Rodrick's history of crime, if being noisy counts as a crime, maybe they have a software of sorts that can do the same for me and what remained of Safe Haven. Once I come up with a plan, I'll carry it out immediately. This may be my final journal entry. If I die tomorrow, I have a special message to Rebecca. I love you. Saturday. Well, I'm alive. Here's what happened. We arrived inside the HQ of Arasaka. It was just me and Rebecca. Holly stayed inside the van. She wasn't useless though. She hacked the entrance, giving us access to enter the building. The rest was total carnage. We go inside the elevator. And yes, Rebecca read my journal again. I saw the note I left. Things were awkward at first. Then she kissed me on the cheek. She told me that she loved me and that there's more waiting after this whole mess is cleared. We reached the top floor. My son, at Arasaka top floor. I could just see it. Yes, Mom. I did it. I'm at the top floor of this damned corporation. It was unusually empty. Rebecca got on the computer and pinged Holly. Holly found both of our files and in a few seconds cleared our criminal records. We were free. But then, we had a crash on Holly's end. The last thing she said on comms was, "Go to the moon for me, guys." Before I heard Rodrick's maniacal laugh, I decided that I wanted to give him what I felt for the past few days. Nothing but pain. I opened up Rodrick's file and added some made-up cases against him. Typical corporate mindset indeed. By the time I was done, Rodrick came into the room via stairs. Overweight. Me and Rebecca jumped out. Some pop or electronic music started playing from the computer as we jumped. We landed on the secondary rooftop of Arasaka HQ. Adam Rodrick Smasher was there. He asked me if I had any last words. I looked up. Drones, shuttles, and helicopters arrived. They started shooting at Rodrick, now a wanted fugitive and a cyber psycho. While Rodrick was dealing with the Neo-Plainview enforcers, the trauma team arrived. I was naturally peeved at them, but I had no choice. We had to get away from Rodrick. And so, we did. October. Wednesday. It's been a few weeks since I wrote in this journal. Well, I had things to do. By the way, me and Rebecca went on a trip to the moon. It was amazing. We felt the coldness of space and the heat of the sun right through our spacesuits. I was going to take pictures of me and Rebecca on the moon, but I didn't feel like ruining the magic. If magic even exists. I mean, Twisted Wizard had magic, and I never stopped to take a picture every time I won. So don't get mad at me for not including photos of us on the moon. Expensive? Yes. Was it worth it? Absolutely. And when we returned, Rebecca gave me another kiss, solidifying our relationship. Grandma wrote to me saying if I ever needed a place to stay, I'm always welcome there. Well, no way in heck am I going to stay with that rodent Manny. Rodrick hasn't been seen since that incident. I feel that he will be back more powerful than ever. For that, I'll be ready. We will be ready. Greg Heffley, out. And man, that's the end. It's going to be continued in Daryl Wimpy Kid, Neo-Plainview Uprising. So yeah, stay tuned for that, yeah.